我叫司马优，我英文的名字是 Sam Voutas， 我是个澳大利亚人，澳大利亚编剧跟导演。第一次住在北京的时候是86年，然后待了3年，然后90年代我也待了6、7年左右。I was never a very good Chinese language student. I didn't like homework, didn't like memorization. So I found that I had to find a technique to learn Chinese that was best for me. And that, to be honest, was just having a tutor, sitting with them in a coffee shop and basically just chatting. And I bring a notebook and I would just write down the words that I didn't know. Over time, your Chinese starts to get better. The film's about a movie projectionist who basically pirates movies in order to pay his spousal support payments to his ex-wife. So it's about a man who makes a very bad decision, but for the right reasons. It's ultimately a father-son story set in the 1990s when cinema was changing in China, when DVDs were entering the market, which was changing the way that people were watching movies. But this is not the first Chinese feature film that I've directed. I directed one about 5 years ago, and we found that about a week after it was released in the UK, the movie was available on pirated versions in Beijing on the streets. I thought maybe rather than get angry, use this as an inspiration to tell a story about the father and son piracy team.
咱们这儿保洁员的待遇怎么样
？1个月300，咱介绍费100。
哎，这事儿不能让你妈知道啊。
2年之前，我的太太生了一个女儿，生孩子之前就开始写这个剧本，所以我一直在想那个爸爸的那个压力跟好多这些养孩子的那些事情，所以我是用这个剧本来表达我在心里的好多事情。The crew, we're all working in Chinese, so we're all working in the Chinese language. The set is all Chinese speaking. So the one thing that we have in common is first we have the language, but also we've lived in China for so long. So, the heads of the art department are roughly in their mid-30s, so they also would remember, in Beijing in the 90s, there were these type of posters or this type of, the cinema had this type of doors, and all those little things that we've remembered back from those days. There's a lot more Chinese movies being shot in Australia now. We're really lucky as Australians to be in the Asia Pacific region because the time zone's roughly the same. We're not that far away. So I look forward to this developing a lot more in the future.
高级法院会议判我罪，判处你死刑。